Good morning. I'm tired. I may not look tired, but I'm tired. So I was really tired last night, and I took half a melatonin because, well, my back was hurting. My sciatica, my neck. So I wanted to get a good night's sleep. Well, I slept for about a half an hour, and I woke up with the stinging pain in my back and my leg. So I struggled for a while, fell asleep just to wake up at like 3:02 a.m. and I struggled. So because of the lack of sleep, the broken up sleep, my cupboards are open because I wanted to show you what we do here. What I do, get the croutons out of the way here. What I do is, I know this is a mess, but this is how I do it. So I got these bins from the Dollar General, and they're really soft, they're flexible. This is the bin where all of the vitamins go in. We do not do vitamins every single day. However, we do vitamins when I feel me or my family members need them. So those are all the vitamins. Each one of these vitamins I prep back in other places. So, yeah, okay. Here is pain, for pain and for allergies, cold or flu, just in case. But I always have these things because I have issues with my ears and whatnot. The allergy ones for the nighttime I keep elsewhere, and then another allergy medicine along with that. But I usually keep the nighttime one in here. Then over here we have anything to do with tummy. So what I do is I stick them in the cupboard because we do not keep ours in the bathroom. Nope, that one fell out, so I'm gonna have to grab that one. And the reason I do it this way is because there are so many things. This one's hard to take because, like I said, these things are flimsy. Alright, so then they fit in there like that. So we have this one, and this one. This one we don't need as much, so I kind of keep it up where this thing is. And I have to... Ooh, sciatica pain and having to bend over is not fun. So, that's that. So, if you and your family use things like that, make sure that you don't just have your cupboard full of everything that you need, but everything that you normally would need. Check expiration dates and then prep them out to the expiration dates. Like if they last a year and you know you're only going to be using another bottle within a year, then maybe just prep that much because you don't want to be throwing things out. And then keep those ones. You can choose to keep them behind the other like you would at a store, or you just keep them in other places. You know, maybe you travel back and forth to someplace and you need to keep a certain something at someone else's house, for instance, in case you go over there and you're not home. That's a thing sometimes. So yeah, just kind of a little helpful tip. I wanted to get back. I was talking with TJ last night after our live, and you know, we're prepping channels and we are preppers. Since people started calling prepping, you know, we just call it preparing for stuff like weather and unpredictable things like sickness and job loss, stuff like that. So it gives your family insurance that if something happens, your family is taken care of, at least with drinks and meds and vitamins and different things that you need, like food, and you know, you have a working pantry, and you have foods that are long-term and short-term, and the short-term foods you can repackage to make them last longer than the normal expiration date on the package because it's packaged that way. But if you package it in a different way, then it's better. So that's what we're doing. I've been noticing, and I'm guilty too, even with myself, I've been noticing that anxieties are high, emotions are high, and a lot to do with that is stress. What causes stress? What are you listening to? Where are you spending your time? What are you spending your time doing? Can you alleviate or remove yourself from certain stresses and anxieties? Maybe you're watching too much news. Maybe you're hanging out with people who are talking about things that get your blood pressure up. Sometimes we have to step back from those things and do something different, or go back to what you were doing before all that came about. So trying to get my thoughts together here because I'm in between. I'm stopping doing a couple of things, and I'm in between, and I'm having to go do something else. So I'm having a hard time getting my mind where it needs to be at for what I wanted to talk to you guys about. When your mind is on so much that you're not preparing for what's to come, your mind is all in the news and all caught up in everything that's going on. That's causing fear and anxieties and emotions to be high. Maybe you're angry and upset. And what that leads to is you're gonna snap. It's like it becomes like an underlying thing at that point, and you want to keep yourself in check emotionally and physically. And like here, you know, we had some things that we did, and we left and we came back, and I'm still in a frizzle with keeping the house picked up every single night. It's a wreck. There's 3 people. I don't understand how it can be this much of a wreck every single day, but it is. And that's part of my role in this family, is that yes, other people pick up their messes, but other people have other things to do, so it kind of falls back on me. So I go around picking up all the bottles and the sometimes plates and whatever. I'm a housekeeper, as I am a mom. I'm not anyone's maid, but it's just a role that I've taken on. And when I get overwhelmed with that type of stuff, I sit down with my family and I have a talk. I don't blow up, but I have done that. I've let it fester and fester and fester, and then I blow up. And that's not good for yourself or for anyone around you, because everyone's like, well, what the heck's wrong with you? You know, so that's just something we have to be aware of and work on. But as the emotions are high and everybody is going through things and hearing about this in the news and that in the news, that is all good and great, because I do believe that certain news and certain events help you prepare for what could result from those events happening. And that's where I want to get back to. Keeping your head on a swivel, keeping your eyes and ears open, being enough in the awareness without being into the rabbit hole or into a dark hole where it's like consuming your everyday life. Get out and have some fun. We went to the fair, and that money could have gone back into preparing. However, we're also preparing ourselves mentally. We are trying to live and have fun and be normal. We've never really been that normal, but our normal, our normal stuff that we like to do. Go fishing. It's good for your soul. Staring at a computer screen all day, or I have my days where I'll sit on a panel and I'll spend my whole day just hanging out with my friends and family because I love you all, and we just share stories and giggle, and we take straws and stick them in our armpit and blow. That's a thing, and it gives us a giggle, because I don't care however old you get, farts are still funny. And I might even just do one before the end of this video. Might just do one now. Really immature. But you know what? It's taking a break from the crazy hustle bustle of life and just taking time to have a giggle. Keeps you sane. Somebody once told me that you have to have a little bit of insanity yourself to keep sane in this life. Yeah. I might be a little cracked up this morning. Again, I didn't get much sleep, but it's going to be okay. I have to go into the out. I have a very short, quick task that I have to go out and go do. And this short little thing that I have to do will be good for like 3 months. So it's only going to take me when I get there, it'll probably be like 5-10 minutes, and I'll be in, out, and done for 3 months. And I won't have to worry about that one thing for 3 months. And that's where we need to be getting things done. We need to be doing stuff. We need to be learning stuff. I have a lot to learn still. And you're silly if you think you know everything, because you don't. Because I know I don't. And if you do know a lot, share, because I got a lot to learn. But in the process, getting these ideas back out there and teaching people things, I do not know how to can yet. I haven't done it. Bigfoot's going to actually take on that role and learn, and I'm going to watch and learn with him, and then he can teach me, because I work at I'm real quick with things, but there's certain things that if it's got directions and it's really important, canning to me is an important thing, because you don't want to get your family in a situation that you don't want to be ill, and there's certain things that you have to do certain ways to make sure that that is safe. So canning to me is it's intimidating right now. But I hear it's a lot of fun, and I hear that you can get kind of addicted to it once you start. So that's a thing. But I know myself well enough to admit that I know that I'm not ready for that right now, and that's where I'm going to lean on my husband to do that. It's something he's ready to do soon, and we're going to go from there. Yep. So knowing oneself is really, really important, right? You got to know yourself. I put up with a lot of different things that I don't agree with because I'm understanding. However, I do have some set morals and rules for myself that I will giggle and tolerate certain things for so long. But if there becomes a point where it's like, all right, kind of done with that. So I have to step back and regroup, and yeah. I hope this is all making sense, because last night it all made sense in my head and I said it really, really well. And then today I seem to be very all over the place. So I hope that you guys are getting what I'm trying to drop out here. But TJ and I may do a live tonight. I want to. She wants to. We plan to. So go over to TJ Prep's channel and kind of watch for her to set up something, you know, that's going to give you guys the time. And I think that she's going to try to get a hold of Tin. I'll try to give her a text real quick today in my stuff that I have to do. But I do have to go and get this one thing done so that way we can be set on this one thing for like 3 months and not have to worry about things. And I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, Slake Fairy signing out for now. I love you all. I hope this wasn't too all over the place, but I just wanted to kind of get on here, let you guys know what we're thinking, what I'm thinking, what's going to go on later on today, and a plan forward to some time to breathe. Later, guys.